So why would big history be important? Well, I cannot answer that question for you, because you would have to answer that all by yourself. But I can tell you why I think it's important. And it's important because by going through all of history, you become aware how everything has become the way it is now. So you get a sort of total unifying image of yourself within your environment, including the universe, anything and everything. And that helps you to prepare yourself better for the future. And that's what we humans are doing all the time. We're preparing ourselves for the future. Because that is where the action is going to be. So how are we going to deal with that? So I think big history offers the best possible vantage point for dealing with the future. And also it helps you to understand all of the past in a coherent way, in a way that is unifying. It's not splintered, it's not economic history there, geography here, whatever. It's all combined into one single picture that produces a very good feeling, because it helps you to be part of everything, including the past. Now, why would it be important to do that on the study road? Well, the study road basically is following a very ancient trade link connecting East with West, where people, ideas and goods have traveled for a long time both ways. Apparently on both sides of this big Eurasian continent, people saw an advantage in keeping all of that going and doing all these things. So that's what the study road is following. And if you want to get a real good overview of what you are doing while you're right in the middle of the landscape, there is no better way, I think, of experiencing reality than going right into it yourself. And so I think it's a wonderful, wonderful adventure, the study road. I wished I could do it myself. But if you want to get some kind of a big unifying view of where you are, how this Eurasian continent and its whole trade link has become the way it is now, then I think big history helps you to get that unifying view. And also I think what you will see is that this has changed over time a lot. So it's very important to understand that once it was trade in silk, but at a certain point the Chinese lost the monopoly on silk. Basically the silkworms were exported and were moved all across the Silk Road area, actually, so they were being produced on the whole area. So that in that sense the Silk Road lost the silk trade from China. That was actually long before the name the Silk Road was coined, because this happened around 1000 AD, while the name of the Silk Road was coined in 1860 or something. So interesting. So just a little bit of history that helps you to understand that yes, asking the right questions and thinking about the things is really important. So you find yourself in a very important area in terms of world history, and big history will help you to put it in, hopefully, an even better perspective.